Whether you're trying to figure out major or minor chords on the piano to play with lead sheets, to improvise, or to simply figure out the different keys on the piano, there are a few simple rules to figuring out major and minor chords. Once you follow the formula, you'll be able to find every single major and minor chord on the entire piano. I'll even show you how to turn a major chord into a minor chord. So come with me to the piano. I'll show you exactly what the formula is and how it's going to apply to your improvisation. So let's review exactly what are half steps and whole steps on the piano. So a half step is any note from one note to the very next note on the piano is a half step, and that's whether it is black or white. So going from a C, a half step up is going to the C sharp, and a half step down is going to a B. So all of these little notes in order are half steps. If you take two of the halves, like two halves make a whole, we have two half steps making a whole step. So a whole step from C going up is D. And then a whole step going down from C is a B flat. So remember, each individual note is a half step, and then two notes together, black or white, is a whole step. To find a major chord in any key, we need to just know the following formula. The formula is 4 half steps and 3 half steps. Let me show you. I'm going to start on C as an easy example. So if we start on C and we go 4 half steps up from C, let's see where we end up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went from a C to an E. Now, if we go up 3 more half steps from E, let's see where we end up. 1, 2, 3. We end up on a G. C, E, G is a major chord because it followed the 4-3 formula. Let's try a different note. The first note is called the root note, and let's try an F and see if it works the same way. So we start on an F, and we're going to go up 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, to an A, and then from our A, we go up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. F-A-C is an F major chord. Chords are always named by their bottom note when they are stacked on top of each other. So this is called an F major chord. Let's try a different one that is a little bit harder to see on the piano that may not be white notes only. Let's start with a B. So if we go up 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, we end up on D sharp. And then from D sharp, 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3 is F sharp. B, D sharp, F sharp is a B major chord. Let's do it one more time, starting on a black note this time. Let's start on this A flat. We'll call it an A flat for the purpose of this. We're going to start here on A flat, and we're going to go up 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to a C, and then from the C, 1, 2, 3, E flat. So A flat, C, E flat is an A flat major chord. There are 2 ways to think about a minor chord. So let's start with our major chord first. We're going to start with a C. This is a C major chord. And to make any major chord into a minor chord, all you have to do is take the middle note, which is this E, and lower it by a half step. So now we have C, E flat, G. Now, if you did not want to start with the major chord first and then make it into a minor chord by lowering the third, you can figure out how to do that with another formula that is just as easy. And this one is 1, 2, 3 half steps. And then from that one, 4 half steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4. and that is a C minor chord. All right, let's try an E. Let's start with an E major chord. So we have E, we're going up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to a G sharp. And then from G sharp, 1, 2, 3. So we have E, G sharp, B. If we take that middle note and we lower it by a half step, it becomes E, G, B. And then we will just count our half steps. 1, 2, 3. And then from our G, 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps. And that is an E minor chord. So here are some major chords going up chromatically. And some minor chords going up chromatically. So give it a try. Use any note on the piano as your root note and see if you can come up with the major and minor chords. Remember that Roman numerals are going to be uppercase for the major chords and lowercase for the minor chords. I hope this helps your improvisation.